Good evening, everybody. I'm the last speaker, so after me, I think that the Prime Minister has to come on the bühne, and I don't want him to wait too long, so I will speed it up. Let me see how the things work. Oh, okay. What I'm going to present are two different topics, but they are interrelated. The first one is our company, why we started our company, where we are today, and what is the relationship with our company with sustainable tourism. I heard a lot of presenters this evening talking about infrastructure, bricks and mortars, technology, stuff that only mechanical engineers can understand, but I'm very glad that they produce this kind of results for us. But I think we forget the human factor. I think let me say we try to forget that with all the technology we have and the bricks and mortar, etc., at the end, you and me, we have to do something with it. So we need human capital, we need employees, we need people. Our company is a people company. We do business, or we care for people. So two topics, but are interrelated. Well, our idea, it started about 5 years ago, 2008, or 2009 actually. Let me see if this thing works. They freeze it. Okay, the wrong button. So I'm a people. I have no IT. Well, I suppose to have IT because I'm a registered accountant, and you work with systems, etc., but that's a long time ago. When we started our company, and we went through the same process. You come up with an idea, and that idea, you have to develop that idea, you have to validate that idea. We have to have more people with us who share this idea, and also from this idea we had to build viable products for our clients. And as we are in the people's business and we don't have a tangible product, our products are intangible. That means it comes from our knowledge, our experience. So it was a little hard to convince enough clients that we sell, that we have a great idea that can help you. Because everyone needs employees, needs associates to work. Where are we today? In 2009 we started, small company, with 4 clients. So you have a great idea, great product, and we and my partners are here in this room. We just started. Now, in 2014, we are the only occupational health company in Aruba, but also not only in Aruba, but also in Bonaire, also in Saba, Saint Eustatia, clients in Croes, St. Martin. So in Aruba, we have at this moment 7 physicians working full-time on our RD, on our product. And it is not a new idea. As you saw in the movie clip, it's an idea, it's a existent product of existent need that you transform into packages for your clients. We also do consulting. Maybe I'm going too fast. Our company is an occupational health company. We care for people. We try to help our clients to maintain or to improve their labor productivity. We always also developed a dedicated IT system where our physicians can do the claim assessment. I have I saw some clients of us here in the room, so they know what the claim assessment is. So after, now we are about 5 years further and growing from 4 clients to 110 clients in several islands. Then you come to a crossroad. I think every company comes certain moment in a crossroad. What to do next? What are we going to do for the next 5 years? So we sit down and say, okay, we have a certain position in the urban economy, certain position in Bonaire, Curacao, St. Martin, etc. Once in a while, we do a consulting job for another Caribbean island, like the Turks and Caicos Islands, or there's another island near Puerto Rico. So we ask ourselves, what are we going to do now? And what we did is we thought very hard in expanding to safeguard our business, to safeguard our services. And you need to invest in your quality of your service and quality in your products, because we are an intangible company. We do not produce waste or bricks and mortar or merchandise. We sell knowledge, we sell experience, we sell support to our clients. So we decided not to take the next exit or next future alone. We decided to team up. And we decided to team up with Arbo-Unie Nederland. Why Arbo-Unie Nederland? Arbo-Unie, I think, is one of the major occupational health companies, advisory firms in the Netherlands. They have about 3,500, nearly 4,000 employees with 350 physicians, all kinds of physicians. And they are an occupational health company. We are an occupational health company, so we got a match. What's in for us? Well, it's pretty clear that by working together, by coming with this strategic alliance with Arbo-Unie, we can just tap in their knowledge base. We have access to a vast base of experience, knowledge, best practices. We can reinforce or we can maintain and reinforce our presence in the region, because we are growing now to become a regional player from Aruba, starting from scratch with no tangible product, but converting the ideas, converting our knowledge into business propositions for our clients. So we are very glad that we have that we are so far that we are going to work together. Network and Arbo-Unie, it's beneficial for us. We are a private company, so we want to grow. We want to secure the jobs for our employees. As you just said, we went from a couple of employees to nearly 20 now, and there is more expansion on the way. And one of the fruits of this strategic alliance with Arbo-Unie will be the establishment, and that is, actually the intent was to make it public during the conference, but it went outside, it went public a week ago. So one of the fruits of our strategic alliance with Arbo-Unie is the establishment of a regional expertise center on occupational health and labor productivity. So it's like TNO, because Arbo-Unie is like TNO also a foundation, in essence a non-profit foundation, but every organization has to make profit to pay the salary, etc. So one of the fruits will be the establishment of this regional center here in Aruba, But we think it will be a great spin-off, not only for us from our strategic business plan, but also we have demands from other islands because we are bringing this knowledge, this vast experience on how to handle people, how to manage people, how to deal with absenteeism, how to deal with labor productivity here in Aruba. And here comes the link with sustainable tourism, because I think most of you, when you saw me here, said, Ru, what does he know about tourism? Not much. But we do know a lot about managing people. And tourism, our tourism industry, is based on the natural resources, our organizational capacity, and the cooperation between institutions, but we always tend to forget the people. What's happened now? Okay. Put the wrong button. No. Okay. So what I'm going to do, about 8 minutes, not more, is just an overview, the link with sustainable tourism. And if we focus on the human capital, like we always, in our schools, we were taught about capital, natural resources, technology, and human capital. And you see that we focus on the economy. Human capital is a part of the economy. Economy is a part of society, and the society is constrained by our environment. And we were talking, and everybody was talking about sustainable development. I just went to Wikipedia and say, well, what's a sustainable development, actually? Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. The problem is, what are the needs of the future generations? We don't know. But we actually know, but we cannot say it in advance that after next 20 years, these and these are our needs. But by maintaining this definition can help us to make the right decisions. Tourism, human capital. As an occupational health advisor for the most of the hotels in Aruba, we have daily contacts with all the major hotels, with all the HR managers. We consult, I think maybe 2/3 of the hotel employees on this island. And I must say, next to the SVB. So you have to think about this. You have SVB, the social insurance company, which is a mandatory insurance, but next to them, they pay us to manage their employee. And at this time, I think we have maybe 70% of our hotels managing or supporting the HR to manage the employees. And so we hear a lot. We speak a lot with the HR directors, and this is what they tell us in the concept of sustainable tourism, concept of employees and capital. First of thing, a need for continuous education and continuous training. Vocational training is very important, and we see and we hear every time it's for utmost important for us to have a good, a well-educated base of young professionals, and especially who can manage, who can dominate conversational English. We also hear maybe complaints, maybe concerns about the link between our vocational schools, APE, APB, and what the hotel sector expect when they hire young people. What we also what we also talk about with our HR directors and managers is the need of creating awareness about occupational health at the workplace. So it's an issue, whereas there is no formalized or systematic way how to integrate occupational health within the daily HR management. Another big issue, and I think and believe me, this is a big issue. That's the aging workforce. We consult daily a lot of female, also male personnel who work in the housekeeping, and they are all above 50 years. So you cannot imagine that when maybe 30, 20 years ago they did they had a certain norm of making the rooms clean, but the norm did not change. So now you're 51, 52, and sometimes 60, and you have to do the same work. So what happens is that by the aging workforce and all these kinds of effects, we have a problem with our labor productivity. We see that. When we talk with the HR directors, that is one of the concerns for the future. This is a chart of the CBS, Central Bureau of Statistics. It is the light blue column you have to see. So we have a problem. But there are solutions. I'm not telling you the solution today. That's another presentation. So the issues relating to labor productivity are very complex, because we have factors like not only education, but aging workforce, the stringent labor laws, persistent health issues in our population. Maybe it's amazing that most of you maybe are not aware that when the people they come to us, and we have to consult for absenteeism, a big deal of this of the associates, they struggle with a chronic disease like diabetes or hypertension, and this chronic disease has an impact on the labor productivity. We see that on a daily basis. Also, and it's more a warning, it's more a concern, the very strict labor market. Be aware, don't throw labor flexibility away, because we might need it in the future. Why in the future? Because the circumstances are changing. With the aging workforce, the people want to work not full-time, part-time. People want to work according to their ability. So it's very important to bring not to forget that as a rigid set of labor laws will affect and is affecting the labor productivity. And we have to work longer. That's a fact. We all will have to work longer, especially in Aruba due to the aging population. And I think the government has acknowledged that, and also everybody, because our pension scheme has been adjusted rightfully. We need to do that. And it looks like a doom scenario, but we as a occupational health company, we support our clients. We come with creative ideas and solutions. And I think that the strategic alliance between ARPCO, UNI, and Network, and the intention, or not intention, but what will happen, and we will come here in Aruba, and we will establish in Aruba, the regional expertise center. I think this expertise center, like TNO, which deals with energy issues, we and Arbor Uni will deal with human capital issues. And it's not only for Aruba, but also for the other islands in the Caribbean. But at this moment, we already regularly get requests for advice on how to deal with certain HR problem or human capital problem. Well, no problem, challenges. So there are a lot of challenges, but by taking the human factor and by coming with policies to make our tourism sustainable, because our tourism is like our service economy. It's the people who work in the tourism. These are the ones who, when we want to have to attract our friends, our tourists, to come back to Aruba. So hopefully, this is not the end of my presentation, but hopefully it's a beginning for the Regional Expertise Center, where we think that we will contribute to the knowledge economy of Aruba. We think that we can attract high-skilled professionals, and also we think that we can export, like we are doing now, from network to the other islands of Bonaire, because we actually work already for the Dutch government on Bonaire. We are the occupational health company for the Dutch in the BES, and also we assist the SUB Sint Maarten, we assist SUB Curaçao. I would like to assist SUB Aruba too, but then we will see if that will happen. Okay, thank you for. I will finish this because Mr. Prime Minister is looking at me, say, okay, come up, Ray. Thank you very much for your attention, and Miss MC, floor is yours.